Jai Hind to everyone. My name is MILI and I am from IT department from AKGEC Engineering College. So today I am going to discuss next topic of cloud computing, that is cloud model. So what is cloud computing and what are cloud deployment models? So cloud computing provides us means of accessing the applications as utilities over the internet. It allows us to create, configure and customize the applications online. Basically, in cloud, we know about two terms. First one is cloud model and the second is cloud servicing. In cloud models, there are basically four types of deployment model. First is public, second is private, third is hybrid and the fourth is community deployment model. So, what is deployment model? It is often possible to choose a geographic area to put the data closer to users. Thus, deployment models for cloud computing are categorized based on their locations. The term cloud refers to network or internet. In other words, we can say that cloud is something which is present at remote location. Cloud can provide service over public and private network, that is WAN, LAN or VPN. Applications such as email, web conferencing, customer relationship management, CRM execute on cloud. So, types of cloud computing deployment model, these are four types of deployment model: public, private, community and hybrid. Now, I am going to discuss about what is public cloud. Public cloud, it is accessible to the public. Public deployment model in clouds are perfect for organizations with growing and fluctuating demands. Whenever cloud computing offers platform independency, as the software is not required to be installed locally on PC. Hence, the cloud computing is making our business applications mobile and collaborative. In the public cloud allows system and services to be easily accessible to the general public. Public cloud may be less secure because of its openness. It also makes a great choice for companies with low security concerns. Thus, you pay a cloud service providers for networking services, compute, virtualization and storage availability on the public network. In this diagram, we can see this is public cloud and which is accessible by all the users which want the service of public cloud, that is computer that handle access. These are the cloud part of cloud providers which can accessible by anyone who wants that service of public cloud. In this deployment model defines the types of access to the cloud, that is how the cloud is located. Cloud can have any of the four types: public, private, hybrid or community and community. Some benefits of public cloud, that is minimal investment. As a pay per use service, there is no hidden or large charges in public cloud. This is accessible, any public cloud accessible by anyone in public. In this, it allows systems and services to be easily accessible to general public. Public cloud may be less secure because of its openness. No hardware setup. In public cloud, there is no requirement of any hardware setup. The cloud service provides fully fund the entire infrastructure. So, it is public cloud is cheaper than private cloud. No infrastructure management. This does not require an in-house team to utilize public cloud. There is some limitations also of public cloud: data security and privacy. Since it is accessible to all, it does not fully protect against cyber attacks. It is less secure than private cloud. Reliability issues. There is also a lot of reliability issues. Since the same server network is open to a wide range of users, it can lead to malfunctions and outages. Service and license limitations. While there are many resources you can exchange with tenants, there is a users caps. So these are the limitations of public cloud. We can easily take an example of public cloud like email service. Email service is just like work as a public cloud. We get a service of email services and we only use or access that service. We can't control anything in public cloud like Gmail account. Next is private cloud. So what is private cloud? The private cloud allows system and services to be accessible within an organization. It is more secured because of its private nature. So companies that look for cost efficiency and generate control over data and resources will find the private cloud a more suitable choice. It means that it will be integrated with your data center and managed by your IT team. Alternatively, we can say that we can also choose to host it externally. It is also a wise choice for mission critical process that may have frequently changing requirements. In this example, we see that this is a private cloud, and only those person and those organization access this cloud who are access for this service, who can take this service. Only those person access that service of private cloud. This is private cloud. There are some benefits of private cloud. Data privacy. It is ideal for storing corporate data where only authorized personnel gets access. Security. Segmentation of resources within the same infrastructure can help with better access and higher levels of security. Support legacy system. This model supports legacy systems that cannot access the public cloud. So public cloud is this in which only that user access that service of public cloud who are which are authorized for the same. Some limitations of private cloud are higher cost. Private cloud is costly in comparison of public cloud. With the benefits you get, the investment will also be larger than the public cloud. Here you will pay for software, hardware and resources for staff and training. Here we have to pay for software, hardware and resources for staff and training. Next is fixed scalability. The hardware you choose will accordingly help you scale in a certain directions. And high maintenance. In private cloud, there is a high maintenance cost. Since it is managed in-house, the maintenance cost also increases. So, in public cloud, we see that the private cloud the private cloud allows only systems and only that system and services to be accessible within an organization. It is more secured because of its private nature. Next is community cloud. What is community cloud? The community cloud allows system and services to be accessible by a group of organization. The community cloud operates in a way that is similar to the public cloud. There just one difference, it allows access to only a specific set of users. In community cloud, this service only accessed by that fixed group of pupils, that is community cloud. This type of deployment model of cloud computing is managed and hosted internally or by a third party vendor. However, you can also choose a combination of all three. This is an example of community cloud. In community cloud, this is application services storage, and anyone who can access these services belongs to community cloud, is particular community, or only that who are accessible for these services, which can access these services in community cloud. These are some benefits of community cloud. Smaller investment. A community cloud is much cheaper than private cloud and public cloud and provides great performance. Setup benefits. The protocols and configuration of a community cloud must align with industry standards, allowing customers to work much more efficiently. So this is community cloud, in which the community cloud allows systems or services to be accessible by a particular group of organizations. There is some limitation. Shared resource, whenever we share something, there is some limitation, there is some disadvantages also. So due to restricted bandwidth and storage capacity, community resources often pose challenges, in which not as popular. Since this is recently introduced model, this is not much popular as public cloud or private cloud. Next is hybrid cloud. Whenever we talk about hybrid cloud, the hybrid cloud is a mixture of public and private cloud, in which the critical activities are performed using private cloud, while the non-critical activities are performed using in public cloud. So hybrid cloud is a combination of two or more cloud architecture. While each model in the hybrid cloud functions differently, it is all part of the same architecture. Further, as part of this deployment of the core computing model, the internal or external providers can offer these model. The hybrid cloud is also frequently used for cloud bursting. This is hybrid cloud. Hybrid cloud basically mixture of two cloud. This is public and private cloud. In the hybrid cloud is a mixture of public and private cloud, in which the critical activities are performed using private cloud, while non-critical activities are performed using public cloud. In this we can take example of railway software, railway system. In railway system inquiry part, railway system software, we can see that some part is public, some part is works as public cloud, and some part works as private cloud. So railway inquiry system, railway software is an example of hybrid cloud. There is some benefits of hybrid cloud. Cost effective. The overall cost of hybrid solution decreases since it majorly uses the public cloud. Security and flexibility. Since data is properly segmented, the chances of data left from attackers are significantly reduces. Sometimes hybrid cloud is whenever we use part of public cloud, this is less secure than private cloud, and whenever we use private cloud service of private cloud, this is much secure. So we can say that hybrid cloud in security, when we talk about in terms of security, hybrid cloud sometimes works as public cloud and private cloud, and when we combine both cloud services, then sometimes it is less secure, sometimes it is highly secure than any other cloud services. There is some limitations of hybrid cloud, that is complexity. It is complex because whenever we need to access two or more type of clouds at a simultaneously same level, then we face some issues like it is complex setting up a hybrid cloud, since it needs to integrate two or more cloud architectures. Specific use case. This hybrid cloud used some specific cases. Not we can't say that we use this hybrid cloud anywhere, anytime. So this is used only whenever when we need to require public and private, both the clouds, both the services of clouds, and then only we use hybrid cloud. So specific use cases, in some specific terms we use this hybrid cloud service. This model makes more sense for organizations that have multiple use cases or need to separate critical and sensitive data. So this is comparative analysis of cloud deployment model, and in brief we can say that the hybrid cloud is a mixture of public and private cloud, in which the critical activities are performed using public cloud, while non-critical activities are performed using public cloud. So when we compare all four clouds, we can say understand that in public cloud, open for all users, and it allows system or services to be easily accessible to the general public. Public cloud may be less secure because of its openness. And in case of private cloud, the private cloud allows system and services to be accessible within an organization. It is more secure because of its private time. And when we talk about community cloud, the community cloud allows system and services to be accessible by a group of organizations. And last, in hybrid cloud, we can say we see that in this chart, hybrid cloud is as I already discussed, public cloud is a mixture of hybrid cloud is a mixture of public and private cloud, in which the critical activities are performed using private cloud, while the non-critical activities are performed using public cloud. So in this comparative analysis, this is part of public, private, community and hybrid. When we talk about setup and ease of use, we say that in public this is easy. In case of private, requires professional IT team, community cloud requires professional IT team, and hybrid requires professional IT team. So in case of data security and privacy part, public cloud is less secure than private cloud, and private cloud highly secure, community cloud very highly secure, and hybrid we can rate hybrid cloud as high. Next is scalability and flexibility. In public cloud, there is high scalability and flexibility. In private, it is also high. And in community, fixed requirement. There is fixed requirement in community cloud of scalability and flexibility. Next is hybrid. In the case of hybrid cloud, scalability and flexibility are the same as high. Next is cost effectiveness. As I already discussed, public cloud is most affordable and cheaper than private community and hybrid cloud. And private cloud is most expensive among all. And community cloud cost is distributed among members. In community cloud, we can say that this is less cheaper than private and more efficient than, more cost effective than public cloud. And in case of hybrid cloud, cheaper than private but more expensive than public cloud. Last, reliability. As we know that when we say that anything is public, this is less secure in comparison of anything. So public cloud is less reliable. Reliability, there are so many reliabilities issue, and in private cloud reliability is very high, and community cloud reliability is higher than public and lower than private cloud, and in hybrid cloud reliability is also high. So we discussed 4 deployment models of cloud models. This is public, private, hybrid and community. Next, these are 3 services models of cloud computing. The first is infrastructure as a service, second is platform as a service, and software as a service. So in infrastructure as a service, provides access to fundamental resources such as physical machine, virtual storage, etc. And in case of platform as a service provides the runtime environment for applications development and deployment tools, etc. Last, in software as a service model, allowing using software application as a service and users. When we talk about advantages of these services of cloud computing has numerous advantages. Some of them are discussed. One can access application as utilities over the internet. One can manipulate and configure the application online at any time. It does not require installing software to access or manipulating cloud application. Cloud computing offers online development and deployment tools, programming runtime environment such as platform as a service model. Cloud resources are available over the network in a manner that provides platform independent access to any type of clients. Cloud computing also offers a on-demand self-service. The resource can be used without interaction with cloud service provider. So, in cloud computing, this is highly cost effective because it operates at a high efficiency with optimum utilization. It just requires an internet connection. Cloud computing offers load balancing that makes it more reliable. So, these are some benefits of cloud service model. Next is platform as a service. Platform as a service allows outsourcing of hardware infrastructure and software environment, including databases, integration layers, runtimes and more. So, in platform as a service provide the runtime environment for applications development and deployment tools, etc. These are some benefits of platform as a service. This is focus on development, time saving and flexibility and data security. Next is software as a service. Software as a service model allowing using software application as a service to end user. In this service, any cloud provider provides us as a software in which we can only access that service without interfering and without interference any operating system, any hardware, any software. So, we can access that service just like example of Gmail service. In Gmail service, we can also access that service. We send mail, we send any attachment and we access, we get mail from anybody, but we can't interfere any of the software part like operating system, which kind of operating system we used in Gmail service, what kind of hardware we used, we can't control anything in that service. So, we can say that in software as a service, our control is less than platform as a service and infrastructure as a service. These are some benefits of software as a service. You are entirely free from the infrastructure management and alignment software environment, no installation or software maintenance charges here. You benefit from automatic updates with the guarantee that all users have the same software version. It enables easy and quicker testing of new software solution. So, in this lecture, we studied about first of all, cloud. What is cloud deployment models? That is public, private, hybrid and community. After that, we can find some introduction of infrastructure as a service, platform as a service and software as a service. There is some risk related to cloud computing also occurs, although cloud computing is a promising innovation with various benefits in the world of computing. It comes with risk. Some of them are discussed like security and privacy. It is biggest concern about cloud computing since data management and infrastructure management in cloud is provided by third party. It is always risk to hand over the sensitive information to cloud service providers. Next is, although the cloud computing vendors ensure highly password protected accounts, but still any sign of security breach may result in loss of customers and business. Next is lock-in problem. What is lock-in problem? It is very difficult for a customer to switch over one cloud service provider to another. So, in this time, we have to face some lock-in problem. It results in dependency on a particular CSP for service. Next is isolation failure. What is isolation failure? The risk involves the failure of isolation mechanism that separates storage money and routine between the different tenants. This is isolation failure. Next is management interface compromise. In case of public cloud provider, the customer management interfaces are accessible through the internet. Next is insecure or incomplete data deletion. It is possible that the data requested for deletion may not get deleted. It happens because either of the following reason: extra copies of data are stored but not available at the time of deletion. Disk that stores data of manipulation tenants is destroyed. So, basically, in this, how cloud performs step by step functioning there, we know that first of all, we communicate with grid computing, after that utility computing, and after that software as a service, and after cloud computing becomes in the scene. So, this is all for today. Thank you so much.